Hello, my name is Andy Sanchez. Welcome to another edition of our Microsoft demo series, where we aim to walk you through different Microsoft solutions and services. And then we have the option to secure personal and company-owned devices with Business Premium. This is provided by Intune. So you can control the way that that your users are using or consuming your company's data and devices that are either personal, so bring your own device, or company-owned devices. Um, the end user is a little bit more sensitive when it comes to their personal devices. So they want to feel safe that their personal data is not going to be affected, that you're not going to have control over that, but rather, that you have control over your business data. And if something were to happen to this device, that you have control over that, and you can remotely wipe just the company data, and while keeping, everything else intact. Um, so it gives you that granularity, allows you to automate the deployment of Windows devices using Autopilot, which is it's ready to go as part of the Business Premium subscription. Um, and we'll take a look at that here in a moment. So we'll first talk about the mobile device management and mobile application management um, abilities of Business Premium. Mobile device management is where your company has full control over the device. So where most times, or most common, is where your company is providing the device to the end user. It's a company-owned device, and therefore you have full control over it. You can, but because of that, you have full control. You can update the device as needed. You can pause the updates as needed. You can apply app protection policies to help ensure that things are kept separate between your organization's data versus what your end users are going to be using at the end of the day on that device. And then mobile application management is a more limited type of control, because it's your end user's device. This is where you want to control just the application, or you want to control things at the application level to keep your end user's personal data intact. What you're going to do here is sort of build, and we'll see an example in a second, but you'll build a container inside of the device where your company's applications, where your company's data is housed. That way, it keeps it safe from, let's say, for example, OneDrive for Business versus OneDrive Personal. You cannot, drag and drop information or documents from one to the other because of this type of protection. So in either scenario that you're looking at to deploy, you can have the peace of mind that your company data will be safe, that you have full control over that, and can come back and act on it if it were to fall in under wrong hands. So this is the example that I was mentioning. This is a MAM policy of mobile application management. You can see that you have a container for the managed applications, which are your business applications, Word, Excel, Outlook. Teams will probably replace Skype for Business. And then you have your personal applications, Netflix, Firefox, Facebook. And here it gives us the opportunity to kind of picture and walk through what that looks like. So an Excel spreadsheet, for example, you can copy between managed applications, but you cannot paste that information to a personal app, whether that's a notes, whether that's another Excel or another document. Same for a Word document. You can paste from business document to business document, copy paste, but you could not save this to the OneDrive personal that I was mentioning earlier. However, you could save it to a OneDrive for business. Right, so you have that control. You can also, all of this works in tandem with the other features that I mentioned. So for example, if you have an Azure information protection policy that prevents that prevents a Word document from being copy pasted, that this is where this would be applied, right? Is in the mobile application management. And then the Intune also has control over Autopilot, which is actually what we'll look at next, and the Defender and BitLocker options. So it's all working together to provide your organization, with the tools necessary to keep your data safe. And lastly, well, we have the Defender and BitLocker, which just provide the extra layer of protection as part of Windows 10 Business to protect your users' devices, their drives from ransomware attacks and those type of things. So it's it's basically what I mentioned at the beginning, an all-inclusive subscription. It includes everything that you need to deploy a safe environment for your remote workers, giving you the control while giving them access to your company's data to be productive. So I guess just one last thing, Windows Autopilot, it facilitates the deployment of Windows devices, allowing you, to saving time, saving costs by shipping devices directly to the end users. They power the device on, log in, and the device starts deploying the applications, the updates, and the policies that you assign to the user as a Microsoft 365 user. Please contact us for more information or to schedule a personalized presentation. Our team of certified experts provide 24/7 critical admin support with 30-minute SLA for most Microsoft solutions.